Hello dear students, today let's study about historical sources. Let's understand what is history, why do we study history, how is history written, what are the sources of history. So, what is history? History is a systematic study of the past. History is the study of life of society in the past. It relates us to present developments and future hopes. A person who studies history is called a historian. Do you know? Herodotus is known as father of history. He was the first historian to collect the materials systematically, test their accuracy and arrange them in a well-constructed and systematic narrative. Students, why do we study history? Knowing our history is very essential because history teaches us to understand the world. It teaches us to understand others. It teaches us to be good citizens. It teaches us to understand evolution and changes. By studying of history, we can adopt qualities like patriotism and unity. After understanding the importance of history, a question might have arisen that how is history written? History is written on the basis of sources. Then, what are sources? Human beings had created many facilities and things to live their life. Since ancient times, if the things used by human beings in the past have remained, then they are called as the sources. Students, look at the picture. Do you find something? Yes, you are right. Agricultural tools, written documents, religious buildings, coins, inscriptions, arms are considered as sources of history. By analyzing these sources, historians come to conclusion. These sources throw light on social, cultural, economical and political life of that particular period. Let's learn about the different sources of history. Sources can be divided mainly into two parts. They are literary sources and archaeological sources. Further classified into two types, they are written literature and oral literature. There are two types in written literature. They are native literature and foreign literature. Archaeological sources are also classified into four types. They are inscriptions, coins, monuments and other ruins. Come, let's understand what they are. Written literature is the main source of literary sources. Literature which is expressed or conveyed through written forms are called as written literature. Let's see the difference between native and foreign literature. Here we can see some pictures of books. These books are written by ancient Indian writers. Some of the famous writings are Kautilya's Arthashastra, Kalidasa's Shakuntala, Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshasa, Patanjali Maharshi's Yoga Sutra. These literary works are created in native languages. These works are called as native literature. And then many foreigners who visited India as travelers, ambassadors, businessmen, officials and missionaries have recorded their experiences and observations in their work. These works are considered as foreign literature. Megasthenes Indica, Huansong's Siyuki, Ptolemy's Geography are the examples of foreign literature. So far we looked at written literature. Let us move on to oral literature. Literature passed from person to person in the form of folk story, songs, legends, ballads are called as oral literature. As you all know, our traditional educational system had adopted oral method in gurukulas and ashramas. Students, what do we see here? Forts, coins, arms, temple, writing on stone, right? These are also sources. Some of the sources are available not only on the surface of the earth, but also hidden deep in the depth of the earth. The hidden things in the earth are dug out by using scientific methods. This process is called as excavation. So, come, let's learn one by one. The first one is inscription. Inscription means engraved writing. These engraved writing on stone, rock, metal and other materials that last longer. Historians study many political, social, cultural, economical conditions by using inscriptions. These inscriptions are found in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Sanskrit and Prakrit languages. Samudragupta's Allahabad pillar inscription, Immadi Pulikeshi's Aihole inscription, Uttarameru inscription, Halmidi inscription are the examples of inscriptions. Let's move on to coins. Though the coins are smaller in shape, they contain many aspects like geographical extension of the ruler, administrative language, titles of the king, religion and economic conditions of that time. The availability of Roman coins in Bangalore proves the fact that this region had trade relationship between Romans and Bangalore 2000 years back. Monuments are one of the major sources to write history. Palaces, temples, forts and pillars are monuments. To name few, India Gate, Qutub Minar, Vijayapura's Whispering Golgumbas, musical pillars of Hampi, Beluru, Halebeedu are the examples of technical knowledge and aesthetic sense of sculptors. Let's understand other ruins. The remains of human-made architecture, structures that were once intact have fallen as time went by into a state of partial or total disrepair, such as various pieces of terracotta, bangles, pots. Other than this, biological ruins such as dead animals, birds and trees are also used to arrive at the accurate period of the ruins. By applying carbon-14, dating procedure on the biological ruins can get the accurate period of ruins. If you find this video helpful, then do like, share and subscribe for more videos on social science and English grammar for high school students. Thanks for watching.